smiles. I'm on one. Yeah. Pack heaters, 100 on the rack meter. Me the realest nigga to do. No smiles. I'm on one. Yeah. Pack heaters, 100 on the rack meter. Me the realest nigga to do it and do it good. I do it for the hood, say I love the children. Still throwing stones at that bill, no more eager. Still trying to make these atheists believers. They haters, then they love us, but they want be us. Jealousy a female trait, you ain't cheater. Cross me, you'll rub me the wrong way, get beat up. I'm 8 go bananas if my daughter need pampers.
Yeah. Tap in. You know what time it is, baby. Now that's Certificial, the podcast. We here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's your boy Philly.
And it's your boy C.
Yeah, YouTube, we live. You know what I mean? Make sure you tell a friend each and every Sunday. That's how we bringing it for real, man.
Oh, man, you already know.
You already knew.
Like, subscribe, turn on them notifications. You know what I mean? Comment.
Yeah, man.
All that fly shit, man.
Listen, if you got a topic you want us to rap about, talk about, anything, or you got some comments on some past shows we did, leave them down in the comment section right there at the bottom of the screen. Feel me?
You already.
Yeah, man. Yo, we here, though, man. Another day, man, doing this thing right here, man. Certificial the brand. Don't forget, do tell a friend, bring a friend to go to the Instagram page. What's that page, see?
Certificial Clothing Company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Underscore.
Get them joints, some sweatsuits, the hoodies. My man got the hoodie on, y'all see. Flying, flashing. We out here, man. Thank y'all for y'all support.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, man. We done reached the end of the year, man. We thought this motherfucker never be here, damn near, for real, right?
End of the year, but it's the same bullshit.
Same bullshit, all types of more bullshit, jumping off and shit. You feel me?
How you feel about that vaccine?
I feel fucking weird about the vaccine. I'm scared about the vaccine. I don't even want this shit. I keep saying I ain't taking this shit, but they giving $1,200 for that joint and shit. So
No, you taking that motherfucker for that 1,200 though.
not taking the $1,200 though. That probably be the last $1,200 you spend and shit. But yeah, man. So they make it should drop. It just dropped for real, and everybody sounding like me. They don't know what they're gonna do. How you feel about it? What you gonna do about it? What you think you can do about it?
Yeah, it's a tough one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, a motherfucker don't want to take it, but like you were saying, if you stop being able to gain access to places,
Yep.
if you don't have the vaccine, you know everybody gonna take that.
Yeah, everybody gonna have to. If you want to go back to some type of normality type shit, you're gonna be like, all right, well, take it. Because what they gonna ask for? Papers? Yo, let me see your papers to see if you took it. How do you know somebody took it? I can't wait till.
That shit probably gonna fuck around being your license.
Oh, that's
probably
crazy.
gonna be something on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. To say that you've been shot.
Yeah.
So that means you pulling your driver's license out for everything now. Everything you do, you go to amusement parks.
You know, it ain't. They just gonna be just let me see your ID, but it's gonna be that little thing that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They ain't even looking at nothing else. Though.
Right,
Okay,
they looking at the red. They don't even care you ain't 21 yet. Let me see. Oh, he good.
Right, give it to him.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is going to be weird, John, like, for real. Kids, I know for a fact they're going to push it on the kids because they got to go to school. You know, and they said, and if you keep your kid out of school, what they call a truancy officer on you and shit. Like Juice. Call a truancy officer.
Yeah. Man.
That's going to be weird.
Tough, man. It's gonna definitely be weird.
Yeah. For sure, man. Speaking of the fucking kids and shit, but yeah, no, DC, they passed a law recently about that, letting them vaccinate your children and shit without your permission. Like, that's fucking sick, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, they gonna pull your kid out of school, come in. You gotta go to the nurse and shit.
Come in.
Right. Come here. Slap him in the head and shit.
Oh, like the football
Yeah.
nigga, man. Goofy ass nigga, man. I know everybody done seen that shit. It went viral. Little league coach. Little Pee-wee football league and shit, man. Slap cowboy shit out shorty in his helmet, man. For real, man. Nigga need to smoke, yo.
Yo, niggas need to
Dumbass,
get
man.
together and put a coalition together and whip his
yeah.
bitch ass, yo.
Beat on him, man. Fuck around
Beat
with y'all.
him.
It better been his motherfucker. Even if it was his son. He smacked the shit out shorty, man.
Yeah, you set an example for the rest of the team that ain't your kids. Nigga like, oh shit, I gotta do right. But they do that. I do notice that in Little League football and baseball, they do that type of shit where they be roughening kids up. Like, you know, you almost give your rights to the coach almost just about. But that's ridiculous.
My motherfucking rights to no motherfucking coach.
You see, Puffy wasn't having that when the coach got out on his son. He threw a fucking horseshoe at his bitch ass and shit, man. Tried to take his head off. That's crazy, man.
His son was in college.
Yeah, his son was in college. He was grown. He could have fended for himself and shit, yo.
No, fuck that.
Little man can't fend for himself. That shit's fucked up. He cussed at him. I think the little boy was crying. That's why he kicked him off the field. Yeah.
Yeah, that was goofy.
Yeah.
Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. If y'all ain't seen it, we gonna put it right there.
Yeah, right there. Y'all check that video out, man. Yeah, man. That's wild though. Just I know we still kind of getting off of it, but I'm just thinking about it. Mm-hmm. That's the type of shit that happened at a babysitter's. You know what I mean? When that's the reason why you be scared to leave your kids with a babysitter because of shit like that. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck, man?
That's all the motherfucking coach was, a motherfucker. Bluffing ass babysitter.
And mom's at home hoping he go to NFL so he can take care of the family. Fuck that shit. That's too much pressure for a fucking kid, Joe.
Yeah, little nigga need to go to MMA.
Yeah, something, boxing or something. So he can fuck old head bitch ass. And I hope he catch him like drunk on the street. He be a bum ass nigga. He be a whole gangbanger little nigga. Just change his life. He a thug.
I don't be no
I don't want to be no gangbanger.
You could be a straight up grown man and still whoop his motherfucking ass.
You know like, I hope he had the courage. Basically, what I'm saying is, I hope he had the courage to whoop Unc ass, like fuck him up. Oh man, shorty, I remember you. I raised you up from a bitch. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I'm like your father. You ain't bitch. Yeah, that's crazy. That couldn't have happened to us as youth. We was like a different breed, dog. Like niggas was almost adults at like 13. Like, it's just so much shit you wasn't going for. You know what I mean? We gonna talk to you crazy, call you all types of bitches.
Yeah, it wasn't Shorty's fault though.
No, it definitely wasn't his fault though. It's sad out here, man. Yeah. But speaking out here, man, the nigga, the GS9s is starting to come home. We got the what's the nigga name I said? Monty. Just came home today and shit.
Okay.
He wasn't one of the rappers or nothing like that. He was more so like the, part of the gang for real. When he came home, all his gang members was out there showing him. I don't gonna say gang members. All his family was out there, and they was showing him love and shit. It's just good to see somebody touch down again. I know the feeling, man.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. Welcome home.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, there's a lot of niggas coming home. There's a lot of niggas taking that motherfucking shortcut. You know what I mean?
Is it really a shortcut, though?
Yeah, it's a shortcut. It's a shortcut for them niggas.
It seemed to always catch up to him, though, right? Though it's like lately, like all the niggas who been doing shit in the past didn't think before the internet started coming out.
Yeah. Now all that shit coming to light.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Shit goofy, man. And there's so many people really spending their time highlighting these guys. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's just this simple. You can't be of the street culture. You know what I mean? And not, you know what I mean, do it by the code.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that simple. I think a lot of motherfuckers be trying to, they may have been running the streets in their younger years, and then they try to use that motherfucking civilian shit.
The civilian card.
Yeah. They once a motherfucker done told them, motherfucker, now you're a civilian.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. It's some things that just never change. And your morals and principles about, you know what I mean, what's right and wrong shouldn't change. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. You know what I mean? So if you was once of that, it ain't no going back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't no going back. You know what I mean? You ain't a civilian now because you done told on the motherfucker and it came out.
Mm-hmm. But you think niggas ain't had no morals in the beginning anyway, so this not even above them to go tell on the nigga and shit. Or tell on the situation and get their ass out of it.
Like I done heard quite a few times motherfuckers. Yeah, I guess it's because the motherfuckers just be trying to justify shit. It's like, well, the streets don't love nobody. And
now they don't love nobody. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, the streets, and they don't love nobody. Mm-hmm. But when you out that bitch and you loving the streets, you gotta carry it accordingly, man.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You was loving it.
And niggas was loving it.
No McDonald ass niggas, cake ass niggas. That nigga funny, yo. But anyway, man, you right though, man. Like niggas really be trying to pass the buck on that telling shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You knew the streets ain't love nobody when you went out there. You knew that it was a chance that you was gonna get caught up in some shit and you had to do the time. You gonna take your shit and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Or you just not even gonna play the game at all. But that's the thing. Motherfuckers they really don't be wanting to pay that cost to be the boss, yo, at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And then there's certain niggas they'll tell on too. Like, I don't want to say the nigga name and shit, but he said I was with a group of niggas and we went and we had a quarter brick in the house. And I got locked up and I ain't telling that. So he think he ain't telling that. That solidify you from not telling. You told in 87 though, nigga.
Hey. Just, you ain't tell one time, but you told the other time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then a lot of motherfuckers, you know, talk that paperwork shit. Sometimes a motherfucker tell in the car.
Mm-hmm. He said in the car. Well, they ain't typing. Ain't no stenographer in there.
Yeah, sometimes you just tell in the car, and that's you just tell right then. Mm-hmm. As soon as they put the cuffs on you, oh no, it was him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They've been on niggas' asses though lately.
It's been crazy. Yeah. Everybody being exposed.
MC8.
Woo.
Your boy, Choke No Joke.
Yeah. Why you gotta be my boy though?
The boy,
he keeps saying everybody my boy. You said
the boy Dutchy from
Philly.
Major Figures.
But niggas been knew he was telling. Like we heard it, but nobody had a proof of it. I remember when it came out. Right, he had this interview on this dark block and shit, and he was supposed to be exposing something, but he was exposing some shit with Jay-Z and shit. It was like, nigga, you wasn't even on the rock, nigga. I know you telling because you telling about some shit that happened on the rock. You remember that episode? Remember that shit?
I remember that interview.
Yeah, but that's
about like a motherfucking trailer home or something.
Like he was about a mechanic shop or something. Like he worked on transmissions and shit, man. But niggas heard that shit. But that's the thing I love about internet. Even the story with Beans.
Speaking of transmissions, hold up. I don't want to cut you off. But speaking of transmissions. No, they say they caught the dude that's that allegedly killed Mo 3.
What?
And he was in a relationship with a transformer.
Mo 3 was in a relationship?
Nah, the other boy.
Oh. All right, yeah. We don't know him. He was a piece of shit though, right? Like
he was a transformer lover.
He watched Transformers as a child and shit. Yo. He driving Trans Am.
Hey, you wasn't right.
Yo, speaking of that shit, wild question though. Like, wild question. Like I've been hearing throughout the week and shit, right? Niggas say the baddest chick in the world you could have knocked down. Like, who would it be and shit? You know what I mean?
If you could have the choice to knock any chick in the world down?
Yeah, you know, if you was single living in life, regular life.
I don't know. I might need to think about that.
You got your Nia Longs, you got your Lisa Rays. Of course, everybody gonna say Halle Berry, but I never wanted to knock her down. But
yeah, but everybody you just named Wash.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, people name them. All right, we can name some younger generational people who like Rihanna, Beyonce, something like that. Anyway,
the baddest chick probably not famous.
Right. Okay. So you get her. Boom. Knock it down. Give you everything you asking for. Like she just the best head. Everything was just a good night that night.
Right.
But she hit you like a week later. Like, yo, I got something to tell you, my nigga. Like for real. Like I used to be a man and shit. Right. Niggas say used to be a man and shit. Like, what the fuck? How would a nigga handle that? Like, because that transatlantic slave trade is real prevalent right now, you not gonna know who is who. But if that happened to a person, do that make him a weirdo and shit? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I don't even think I want to get nothing.
Yeah, I
didn't know you was gonna say
that shit was funny, yo. That shit was left.
Man, I don't want no boy, man.
Well, but it's crazy because a nigga said it don't. But I think it probably do make you, whatever. We're going to leave it alone. Anyway, the trans shit made me go that route. But anyway, fuck that. Leave it alone. But just watch out. All y'all niggas need to watch out there. But, you know what I mean? That's crazy about the killer bull for real. So I'm glad they caught him because they said it was a hit. Supposedly the girl Mo went to go see, put the money on his head. And or she knew about the money that was on his head. So,
probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, What else we doing, man?
Yeah, man. We was talking earlier and shit. New Year's coming up. Motherfuckers is working out, trying to put their shit together and shit. You know what I mean? I see you back in the gym and shit.
Definitely trying to get back to it.
Mm-hmm. The COVID shit made you want to get back into that shit, or just in general?
I mean, the COVID is pretty much what slowed it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the first place. But no, just what I love to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting back at it.
That's cool. I remember you was going to the gym heavy too. But anyway, they shut shit down. Your man Brandon Scott, your boy, the nigga y'all voted for, just shut the whole city down and shit, man. No more eating, no more nothing going nowhere.
It's his job to do what he feel is best for the city. Mm-hmm. And if that's what he feel like is best,
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't go nowhere too much anyway, so
Right.
ain't too much shit to do.
But for the small businesses out there that do live off of that type of clientele, people coming in, sitting down, doing whatever they doing, you know.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, it's a little struggle on the people and small businesses in the city, man. So y'all hold y'all head, man. You know, and I hope it's they get some type of remedy to that situation because once again the vaccines just came out. It's like, is that playing a part of that shit? But who knows, man? Y'all be safe out there for real, cause it's through the phone or whatever on IG, and I seen that we just lost another one of our great ones, Tiny Lister, man.
Better known as Debo, man.
Debo, what you got on Mark 40, homie?
Yeah, 2020 been a motherfucker, man.
Crazy, man. We losing everybody and shit, man. You know, so many celebrities and people, familiar faces that we're never gonna see again and shit. He was like, you know, rest in peace to him too. He had a
No, go ahead. I'm
oh
sorry.
yeah, rest in peace to him. He had a great career, man. I remember I first saw him in a movie. Was it Zeus? When he played Zeus, and then No Holds Barred with what's the Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, we gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
I wanted to also say, rest in peace to Sean Rat Payne, man. One of the older guys I used to, you know what I'm saying, see in the neighborhood. My man, for real, you know what I mean? Was gunned down last Friday. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Since we was talking about, you know what I mean, 2020 and all the fuck shit that's been going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, rest in peace to yo, man. I know I heard your funeral the 19th. I'm gonna be out of town that day, bro. You know what I mean?
The blessings is with you, man.
Blessings, man. Condolences to your family, man. Niggas like you out here.
That's what's up, man. You know, 2020 is the year of the lost ones, man. We've been losing them all, man. Like I was saying, Tiny Lister, you know, he had a lengthy career in the Hollywood business and all that, but he was better known for his roles in Friday, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And supposedly, he was in his 60s, or 62 or something like that. They found him in his apartment. They saying natural causes now, but we don't know, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It's just wild, because the natural causes be the Rona or anything. They might say it's that, you know what I mean? Given his age and all that and his health, you know?
It's fucked up when you had to see, you know what I'm saying, the icons, man, all the guys that put in so much work, that's, you know, got legendary, you know, movies, and legendary movies got legendary phrases, you know, all the shit that, you know, niggas just grow up watching, you know, repeating, you know what I'm saying? Shit, when you hear, you already know what, you know what I'm saying? You know what movie, you know
Hell
the character,
yeah.
you know what I mean? A lot of them guys be financially fucked up, my nigga. And that shit don't be right, my nigga. That's like, I don't understand how, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that he was fucked up, but I'm just saying,
He could have been better. Like,
Yeah.
he should have been further in his... I mean, what we perceive, because he's older and he been in the business, we figure he should have been, you know, on his Jay-Z shit almost. You know what I mean?
no, I'm not saying that. He ain't done no shit like that.
Right.
But I'm just saying, not even just him. I'm just saying, period. Because I don't know what his contract looked like. I don't know what type of money he had come through his hands or what's going on. So I'm not going to say he was fucked up, but it just, you know, perception or whatever. And I'm saying, like, not just him, but, you know, it be niggas like him, like
Right.
Big Daddy Kane. Like, you hate to see a motherfucker that pioneered some shit, and then, you know, the game changed so much since their time where niggas nowadays is eating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the little...
Yeah, like that. And it's just like, you would think a motherfucker just going to reach back and touch a motherfucker. Like,
Nigga ain't doing that.
like people, you got $12 million. Say you got $12 million. Just 12. It is not a whole lot, but it's enough, right? A nigga will try to sign an artist or some shit like that and give him a couple $1,000.
That's crazy, right?
Like, you could give a nigga $1 million.
And
like,
be
if
good.
you really believe in him. Like,
Yeah.
if you really believe in him, then that means that you believe that you're going to recoup everything that you putting out anyway.
For sure, Cheese, for sure.
Come on, man. You can give a nigga $500,000.
and still be good.
Like,
You're gonna get the money back anyway because
yeah,
it's your money.
But it just don't. I don't know what the fuck. Like that shit just don't. It don't make no sense to me for real. Like,
and I see.
I thought you were saying C. Yeah. But yeah, like it's like on some like niggas be on some straight selfish shit. Like niggas don't even, you know what I mean? Don't even approach me with no small talk.
Right, man.
You know
We talking big talk. Like, ain't no sense of you offering a grown man $20,000 for anything. Like, I mean, I understand you can do a lot with 20 racks, but if you talking about changing a nigga life, a nigga signing his life over to you and shit,
listen,
y'all niggas
a
tripping.
nigga with 10, 12 million spend 20,000 in a store.
Mm-hmm. On clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know it's not much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you giving it to him, you know it's not much.
Yeah, for sure. You like, man, hey, take this couple dollars. You gonna say couple dollars.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna say he goes to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that shit ridiculous, man.
Yeah, this shit wild because it's like this, man, like that perception. Yo, but artists and people like, not just artists, but people who getting money and penny pinch their workers, all of that shit. Y'all niggas got the money, but y'all want to live off the perception. Y'all like, well, I'm doing you a favor. Niggas keep looking at you like I'm doing you a favor, like I'm not eating off of you. Like I'm literally eat everything you put out that's hot, especially if you go like a Draker type nigga or some shit like that, you get that big and whatever. They're eating all of the money. The artists ain't getting, and not just artists, the little man ain't never getting no fucking bread. And y'all getting all his energy and shit. Y'all got money to do that. But you're right, what you said earlier, if a nigga believe in you that much, so obviously, you know, he believe you replaceable, nigga.
Yeah, absolutely.
He just want to get you on, so I got X, Y, and Z nigga rolling with me. And yeah, these my little niggas. Nah, you ain't gonna little man me.
You gotta feed the wolves, man.
Mm-hmm. 50 did it. I used to like that. Not that all the people around him was getting money, but even the niggas who didn't rap got something out of that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta feed the wolves, man.
Got to, man.
You know what I mean? Or you gonna be on the menu.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
that simple.
Yeah, man. But you know, question of the day and shit, it's like, y'all ever notice in a relationship how when a relationship's at risk is when a woman about to leave, you know what I mean? And they saying that men be in a relationship for hella long, unhappy and miserable and fucked up. And they thug it out. So my question is like, yo, dog, how you feel about that? Like, you know, being miserable, the relationship ain't over till a woman say, you know what, I'm leaving. But a dude thug it out in his way, his own way. You know what I mean? We ain't even talking cheating and all that from his end. Right. But you know, he be hella unhappy. He wants some new pussy, some new time, some new energy, you know what I mean? And he's sticking it out, but that's the story that goes untold and shit, you know what I mean?
If I'm gonna be honest, bro, I think women thug it out more than niggas do. I think the women thug it out with a nigga more than a nigga thug it out with a woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm just being completely honest, and I'm speaking from, you know, experience and just, you know, my perspective, I think that I know that when a woman's fed up, a woman's fed up. Mm-hmm. I do believe that. And I know that, you know, everybody fuck up. Players fuck up. Mm-hmm. And, you know, a woman may stick by you through a few fuck ups or whatever. And it's guys that's gonna stick by their woman through a few fuck ups, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But ultimately, I think women thug it out with a nigga more tough than a nigga gonna thug it out with a woman.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, dog, because listen, if we unhappy, we could go out and cheat. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying me or us, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying, so can they.
Yeah, but that's like a thing, it's more common that people know of it. They'll say males are cheating. So they figure like, well, if you unhappy, you can step out. A woman be unhappy, be sticking up with you. She ain't leaving on you. She ain't leaving the house. She paying bill, whatever. You know what I mean? But I kind of agree with the statement because sometimes some people do be unhappy. And I ain't even going to say gender-wise, male or female. But people be unhappy in relationships and they be sticking it out. So you don't know what a motherfucker be staying in there for. You know, a motherfucker be like, yo, she loyal to me. You know what I mean? I got love for her, but I just not in love with her. Like, I want that chase because that being in love for a man sometimes, for some men, it's like the chase. You know what I mean? Like they chasing, which giving them that youthful energy that they can go out there, look good, clean up, make sure they got their Sunday's best on every day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think like some men feel like they don't have nothing to fight for. Some other men, I don't personally, but I'm just saying some of those guys probably feel like she ain't looking good like she used to. I ain't gonna say looking good because fuck all that. People change. She just not giving me that chase energy. She's settled. We're here. We're doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't necessarily need to chase energy, but I definitely need energy. I definitely want you to still, you know what I mean, get pretty for me. I definitely still need you to, you know what I'm saying, put that effort in. You know what I'm saying? Do the same things that got me here. You know what I'm saying? I need that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm under complete understanding is like you gonna need the same things. Even if you comfortable and you don't need it. My mentality is I want to turn you on anyway. I want, you know what I'm saying? I want to look good, you know what I'm saying? Not just for you, but period. You know what I'm saying? But I still want to turn you on. I still want to look nice for you. I still want to, when I hug you, say, damn, baby, you smell good. You know what I'm saying?
That's the stuff that got you there. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna still do that because, for one, that's just who I am. And then I still want you to love me. I still want you to be attracted to me. I still want you to want me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's that motivation.
I still want that. You know what I'm saying? And then there's like a lot of times, and most times, you know what I'm saying, with women, I know they get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They get comfortable and get complacent and lose touch of some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to fall off for a minute, but just get back on track, baby. It ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't over. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel you, man, because it's like me, on the other hand, it's like that motivation. Like I want my woman to be, she got dreams and aspirations too. Like I don't want to be this only one with the get up and go. Even if I'm not saying that my get up and go is making everything happen, because my wife get up and go make a lot of shit happen. But I'm just saying, like, for a person who wants to be motivated, I think they'll misuse the wrong words in terms of unhappiness. I think they just need motivation. You know what I mean? And speaking of motivation, right, it was a dude named Kevin Samuels, right? He told a woman recently that
Kevin Samuels is.
he told a woman recently who looking for 6 figures that she was average. You know what I mean? Like the type of dude you looking for don't want you. And what I got from that whole situation was, you just need to be motivated. Like she said, she got baby daddy issues and all that. I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying motivation. You want to get somebody who's equally yoked with you. You feel me? So you won't be unhappy. You guys, if you a go-getter, you're gonna get you a go-getter. If that's what you want. Some go-getters need somebody who a homebody who gonna keep them grounded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that in relationships, man, most people should just keep that motivation. Fuck the happiness, because that come with the motivation. You motivate me to be my best at all times. Like how you say, I want to smell good, I want to look good. That means wifey motivating you for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
And partly that, but for me, it's that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? I could be flat broke, but you'll never be able to tell from my appearance. I'm gonna always keep myself abreast. You know what I mean? And keep, you know what I mean? I'm gonna always look the part. You know what I mean? Because sometimes looking the part could get you the part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just looking like you don't need help, a motherfucker might be willing to help you.
That's that
You know what I'm
perception is
saying?
everything, man.
Exactly. So, you know, that's how I'm on it. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's just my perspective on that. Like, I partly agree, but I believe that, you know what I mean, a black woman, for sure, a soldier. You know what I mean?
Without y'all, we wouldn't have had nothing.
Absolutely.
Love you,
mine.
man. I love mine too, man. For real, man. Shout out to the ladies, man. You know, this ain't a drag or diss to nobody, man. Just everybody keep the motivation going, keep the high vibes, keep the good energy, bring that to the table. You know what I mean? Like bring that. That's gonna make the love come to the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen,
And then sometimes they want the shit to be reciprocated as well.
Facts,
you know what I'm
yo.
saying? So it ain't just on them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the message just get lost in the delivery, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Even with them, even when they call themselves trying to do something, and it may just, we may not catch it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Or take it the wrong way when we get it, like because of how the wording of it.
Yeah. The wording of it, just the action of it, you wasn't in the mood for it at that time, so it just kind of. And I'm just keeping it funky,
That's
just
real,
on
though.
just how real shit be. Like shit ain't always, a motherfucker don't always catch it just because you threw it, or motherfucker. Sometimes it just don't be the timing to be off and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? From both directions. You know what I'm saying? So it be like that sometimes.
For sure, man. Damn, dog, that was heavy right there. That was definitely dope, man. You know, but listen, yeah, that's the wave and shit, man. Like, listen, you ain't give us nothing, no music you was riding to lately and shit. You been riding to anything and shit?
I didn't. I actually have. I've been riding to that motherfucker. Wish Me Well 3, man. Wife and Lucci new joint.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that joint fire too.
Yeah.
It's the first joint he gave me in a minute that I can go. I can play all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's joint fire.
Took him a minute to put it together, but this shit definitely is that. It's just like the other two, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like this joint.
Yeah.
He got down there like 20 joints on there.
That's a lot of songs. 20 songs?
Yeah, well, it's 21, but he got a couple little like interludes and some shit like that. But I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it definitely.
Is it a lot of singing on it, or is he rapping? Like, got like the so-called club songs, or is it a lot of melody type shit going on?
I mean, he doing what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He doing what he do. But he got some joints on there. Got a joint with Jeezy and Gotti on there.
Ooh. That's cool.
Yeah. Called Dope Game. That should be jumping. The whole shit hard though, for real.
Well, I ain't hear all that Vari joint, but I heard a little bit. You was talking about it off air and shit. You riding that too?
Yeah, I just started listening to that though.
Mm-hmm.
I just started listening to that. Actually, I got turned on to him fucking with Meek. I seen Meek. Meek had him on a couple joints on his EP.
Mm-hmm.
And then I seen the video had dropped with Meek, featuring Meek. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the one in the
check yo out.
that's the one with the jet skis in it, that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good joint.
Yeah, I like that joint.
Shout out to Vari, man. Niggas like that, man. He kind of give me them, Travis Scott got an artist. I forget his name, dog. He kind of give me them vibes, but he like rap, though. That nigga rap. He give you that melody shit, but he be talking that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, because I thought he just, from the shit I heard, I thought he was just on some melody shit.
Mm-hmm.
But when his first song on there, he be rapping, I'm like, wow, yo raps. You know what I mean?
It's amazing to me how like other artists that get artists and have them for so long. Like he been over there at Dream Chasers for a minute now. You know, he probably
That's where he at?
Yeah, he with Dream Chasers, Universal Music Group, but he with the Chasers though too.
Man, he need to drop yo, man. He got one on his hands, man.
Meek had a couple artists that a lot of people weren't familiar with, and they never really did anything. He had one dude from Canada that was like one of the first artists, and this other little fat Asian black kid from Philly.
But he holding niggas up,
Yeah.
man.
He be sucking niggas dry, pause. You know what I mean? Like the energy wise, like yo, you gotta write me 20 hits before you get out there and shit.
Hey, you keep on, you taking a nigga whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You think it's because of nigga energy? Like that shit, you get to a certain level, you just tap out, man. You need somebody there to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you always need that. You always need that energy, that shit that's gonna make you get in that motherfucker, get in the booth, or make you write, or get your wheels turning. Just like that new energy, that new shit. Just like, oh yeah, that's it. But these niggas be finding niggas and then taking a nigga whole shit.
Holding them hostage and shit. Nigga, give me a hit, nigga. I gave you 20. Weekend Next Door type nigga and shit.
Yeah.
Party Next Door, I said a Weekend. Well, both of them niggas, because you said them earlier, both of them niggas. But that's crazy how artists can really do that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give it all up. But he'll have you. But that's like in the streets. That's bait. Man, listen, I got you, man. Just go ahead. I need you to work for me a couple weeks, man. I got you. Soon as we get up, I'm going to take care of you. You good because you with me. So you ain't got to pay for nothing. I'm going to get you a chain. You going to be good because you with me. Like, he give you that dumbass shit. Like, I never understood that looking to another artist to get on, but hey, shout out to them dudes and shit.
I mean, that's the game. Most of the motherfuckers that got labels and shit, All artists. You know what I mean? Unless you fucking with QC or
Yeah. Who else?
what I mean?
Top Dog. They was like that. Where everybody eats, everybody got on.
Yeah.
What's up with Top Dog? I ain't seen them niggas in a minute.
I heard what's going on. Ray drop.
Who?
Kendrick.
Oh.
I heard Ray drop something and then motherfucking you know, Ross treat his artists well.
Yeah, man.
Everybody shine over there.
He one of the only niggas that do that. Him, Gotti.
You got it.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Like, really take care of the artists and bump them all the way up. I know Gotti making the money, though. He got Black Youngster, Moneybagg Yo, that other little kid.
42 Doug.
Yeah, 42 Doug.
He just signed another nigga.
He getting it, man. Shout out to them, was it Cocaine Music Group?
Yeah. CMG.
CMG?
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of that, just, you know what I mean, people, intentions being high. The nigga Tory Lanez dropped a comment and shit, said that you did all that for the Instagram, well, you did all that for the internet, but you can't take no D. Talking about Meg and shit. That's crazy. We talking about the chick who got all the chicks, body, yaddy, all that, shaking their ass, doing all types of crazy shit. Really can't fucking shit. That's crazy, cuz. Like, that shit just, that's like you saying Lil' Kim can't.
It really don't sound funny, though. Because if you know, that's how it be.
Mm-hmm. All that front and front. Like, I feel like Lil' Kim was like that. She was a sweetheart without being rapping and all that. She was like, you know what I mean?
Do that with a dick in you.
Who said that? Who said that?
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But that was the hit right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Definitely was, yo.
Motherfucker was telling you that right there. You could do all that. Shit look good.
Mm-hmm. Get in the room, can't even take nothing and shit, man. And shit, you like a damn, you in traction and shit in the bed, man. That's crazy. I had one of them many moons ago. That shit was trash, yo. Ugh.
Feel like a waste of time.
Yeah, she started crying. And I'm like, damn, you got like a...
Yes, sir. It's your boy C.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Philly, man.
Now that's Certificial.
Y'all.
I'm on one. Pack heaters, 100 on the rack meter. Me the realest nigga to do it and do it good. I do it for the hood, say I love the children. Still throwing stones at that bill, no more eager. Still trying to make these atheists